Hey guys, it's Kelsey and I'm back with another How to Kill a Kit with Style layout. This was a super fun challenge for the Secret Not Secret Kit Club. So this is Jen Schow's layout. Christina put us in teams this party and had us do kind of like a team telephone game. It was super cool. So basically this initial original layout from Jen Schow was given to the first person in our list, in our team. No one else was allowed to see it. They had to scrap lift it and then send their layout to the next person in line. So everyone was just scrap lifting the layout before them, and then at the end we got to see what the final person came up with in relation to the original, and that was really cool. So I don't know if the other ladies would want their layouts on YouTube. I haven't got their permission, so I just decided to show you Jen Schow's original. There was one person before me, and so this layout you're seeing here is my scrap lift of the person before me, not Jen Schow's layout. So it's kind of cool. You can already see it just between Jen's original and mine, kind of the process and how it's morphed. And I thought that was really cool, kind of seeing how everyone put their own take on it and seeing how everyone changed it from the layout before. So that was really fun. I hope we get to do that in future parties, because that was awesome. So this layout is from the Kualoa Ranch, which is on the east side of Oahu, where they filmed Jurassic World, Jurassic Park, Jumanji. There's a Godzilla movie there. There's a whole bunch of movies that are filmed in this valley. I forgot the names of the actual mountain chains, but they just kind of have nicknamed it Jurassic Valley. So you'll see a few more pages from this trip, and you'll recognize the landscape, the mountains from Jurassic World, etc. There's a lot of pictures of the mountain that they used as the volcano in Jurassic World. It's not a volcano in real life, it's just a mountain. But it's very distinct, has a very distinct ridge, and I think it's really cool recognizing that from movies that we've all grown up seeing. So that was a lot of fun. So we pulled up here, we decided to do a horse trail ride. They have a bunch of different trails, ATV, bus tours through here where you get to visit all of the different movie sets. Me being a horse rider and my family always wanting to do adventures. My mom and my brother have ridden horses in the past, but not very often. So I thought it was really cool that we got to do a horse trail ride through here, because I got my horse fixed, but they kind of added another aspect of adventure, that they got to ride horses through here when they don't ride horses hardly ever. I mean, my mom rode when she was little, and my brother's ridden maybe twice. So that was super cool. While we were waiting for our group's turn to go, though, they had a whole bunch of other things you can see. In this one photo, you can see me in Blue's cage. So that was really cool from this most recent movie. They had that there and open for us to, crawl in and look at. So I had to get a picture of me in there. That was super cool. And then that lower photo is just from the parking lot when we got out of the car, looking up at this amazing mountain ridge with the first building there. So what I took from the photo I was given of the scrap lift from Jen's was that there's this basic grid. It looked a little uneven like this. It wasn't completely square. And then there were some arrows coming in from the lower left part of the grid. So I did switch it up a little bit from the person before me because I had different sized photos. She did have to, it's raining really hard. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but she had 3 separate photo blocks on the top, and I decided to combine them to do my 4x6 photo. The title was on the top in one of the blocks in the layout before mine, so I just moved the title down. So you'll see that in a minute. This torn edge was a really cool detail. I really love these colors together. This green background with the palm tree foil. I don't know why it reminds me of Jurassic Park. It's just palm trees. It should look beachy, but in this context, it just feels like it really goes for me. So I really like that. I really like this kind of two-tone look too, with doing this kind of corally color with this very true green. I think that looks really cool. So I'm just trying to pull in more of those colors. I did have scraps of this little green, so I put those into places. In the layout before me, the 2 blocks were the same pattern paper as well, so I was trying to stay really true to that. I tried to stay as literal to the photo that was before mine as possible, except for the things that I needed to change just because of the supplies that I had. So that was really cool. I know I just want to embellish these 2 cards. I'm not quite sure where my title is going to go, but I like this tag on the upper corner, so I'm going to go ahead and stick that down. Again, I'm using that awesome golden white twine from Lisa, and then I've decided that I have these gold chevrons still from the My Story embellishment pack, and so I decided I would use those instead of actual arrows. So they're staggered like this in the layout that was before mine, so I'm just trying to stay true to that, but changing the arrows to chevrons since that's what I have to work with. And then I realized that I need to do my title, so I did scooch them up some so that I could do my title below that. I'm going to go ahead and commit and stick this palm tree down. I really wish they gave you more palm trees in this collection because they have like 50 million flamingos and not very many palm trees, and I keep going towards the palm tree. Soon I'm going to be out. Just takes me a minute to glue down all of these chevrons. I was thinking about using my double-sided tape, but I figured that would be too fiddly, so I just go in with wet glue. It ends up going way faster. I'm just going to get them lined up. I kind of liked how I had them laid out before, so I'm trying to be careful to make sure they're evenly spaced and they don't go wonky on me. There we go. And then in the layout before mine, there was some enamel dots scattered around the arrows, so I am sticking true to that as well. I really like these corally ones. I use the entire row, so I just scattered them around the arrows and then I incorporate them up at that tag so there's some balance. And now I'm just going for my title. So I'm just decided to call this the Kualoa Ranch. This is going to be the first layout in the however many layouts I end up doing for this one adventure. So I figured with it being the first one, I would just kind of keep it simple and state where we're at. It's pretty obvious with the cage. I don't think I need to explain too much because there is that placard you can read in the photo that says that it's Blue's cage and all of that stuff. And I'm sure I will mention in future layouts about Jurassic World and Jurassic Park. So there we go. And at this point, I felt like it was pretty done. It was pretty true to the layout that was before mine. I did decide to make the executive decision to add some splatter. There was no splatter in the layout from before mine, but I really have liked pulling in the gold Heidi Swapp color shine this month. So I did end up going back and adding some gold splatter along the diagonal. So you'll see that in a minute. But I did just ruffle up the edge of the torn edge so you could really see that dimension. And then I'll go in with the Heidi Swapp color shine. I always want to sing Adele's Heidi Shine song whenever I see myself shaking that. But I think after that we're done. So here are the close-ups. Again, this was super, super fun. I really hope we do more telephone challenges because that was really cool to see how it ended up morphing. But I'm really pleased with the layout I ended up with. So thanks guys for watching. Bye.